Welcome back for another unboxing video for a prototype hitting crowdfunding soon, and this is the expansion for Light in the Dark with the name entitled Fires of Thokaia. Light in the Dark Fires of Thokaia is an expansion that first of all increases the player count from a solo game purely for one player to 1 to 2 players, so that means that it can be also enjoyed with 2 players. It's a game that takes around 30 to 60 minutes with the expansion as well, intended for ages 14 and up, and I'm going to add a link in the description of the video for the crowdfunding campaign page where you can follow up and find out more about the project, which is going to be launched soon on crowdfunding, seeking support. This is a game that I have information and video on the channel about how the game plays, also playthroughs and information. It's a game that it's really highly enjoyable for a single player. It's a dungeon crawler with exploration, with management, with quick and fast combat, with progress, and with interesting gameplay among all. Now the Fires of Thokaia expands the world of Light in the Dark with a gripping new chapter. A mysterious faction known as the Cult of the Ember has emerged from a specific region of Thokaia, preaching salvation through flame and sacrifice. Their influence is spreading rapidly, corrupting townsfolk, manipulating the desperate, and waging a silent war against the healers who stand in their way. As the Plague Doctor, you must navigate this new treacherous land filled with dark rituals, indoctrinated followers and corrupted beasts, unravel the cult's secrets through new narrative-driven quests, and face off against unique enemies. Of course, also acquiring powerful new abilities that test your resolve and strategy along the way. With more content, deeper choices, and heightened danger, Fires of Thokaia adds a darker edge to your journey. The Cult of Ember burns from within, with you extinguishing the flames or being consumed by it. So let's dive into the unboxing of the components. This is going to be a quick unboxing, highlighting the prototype components. Keep in mind that this is a prototype, meaning that everything you see is just prototype material. You need to follow the link in the description to find out more about the actual components, how they look like. There are a lot of different things coming into this expansion. For the moment, this video is intended to focus on showing you the components of the prototype. Keep in mind below you see already a game of the original core game of Light in the Dark, a solo game being played, so you can see the final looks of the state of my adventure, my previous solo playthrough. And here you can find the unboxing of the components. So let's see what we have inside. So there is a punch board with tokens, which I'm trying to get out of the box. There it is. Okay, so 2 punch boards which bring you tokens. I'm going to follow with a separate video to indicate the components, the play rules and the features that this expansion adds. But just quickly to show you the components of the prototype, we have these blue cubes that are added in the mix. We have terrain cards that now, as you can see, they're again numbered. Now, as you can see, have these nice hidden paths that you can also explore, which are not direct links, meaning you're following a secret path, not the main road. And this is an interesting feature. Or, for example, you see via the forest a shortcut, or via a river or a lake a shortcut, and this is really giving a lot of flexibility in the game because it also gives you additional options. Okay, so one thing that we have is all these nice different shortcuts which add much more different ways to explore and navigate the land of Thokaia. Okay, Nice art as always. Some nice features that are highlighted. Okay. So more on the rules on how these shortcuts. Oh, another difference is you see we have a single starting card. From what I can see, we don't have 4 starting cards like we had before. So you start from this area here. Okay. So the new cards is a new feature. Then we have new quests. I remind you, the original quests look like that. Just to show you maybe an example. That's the ones from the core game from before. And here we have some new quests, which again have now different layout. We have also art, as you can see on top of the card. We have different structure. We have round track being formed with these cards, and they have also specific enemies. I see here, for example, the wolf. Okay, signs of the hand, cat of the pack, call of the alpha. So it's stage 1, stage 2, and stage 3, meaning that this quest is played in sequence. So instead of having a row like that, you'll have 3 stages to play the specific quest. Okay, and this is really interesting because first of all, they look gorgeous with the art on top, but also there are more things going on, as you can see, besides the single prerequisite to earn the victory points that you had, which was interesting. But I think from gameplay perspective, more things are happening here, so we'll find out more about that. And another one is this one, which I think has to do with the Ember cult, if I'm not mistaken. This is a new icon, okay, not linked with the ones we had before. So we have stage 1, which is cleansing the flame, stage 2, which is whispers in the ash, great art by the way again, and stage 3, which is the awakening. Okay, so obviously we have 2 very distinct and different quests in a new format, so that's nice. We have a new player aid, which has, again, like before, the phases, the hero phase and the enemy phase. Okay, there is a description for the combat. There are the optional actions. You can also rest at a village now. You can buy items. You can heal a village. You can have combat, harvest, and search at a combat location. Okay, interesting. Here's a health track, and here is terrain checks. We have mountains, forests, and waters, as you can see. Very, very nice. This will open up a lot of different things compared to... I really loved the original system, but it looks like this is a much more deep and interesting system to get into. Okay, so that's the second thing, right? Then we have a player aid with the item tokens. So you have herb, you have adrenaline shots, poisons, map, climbing tools, blackfire torch, etc. So it seems that we're introducing the tokens, which we'll see here, obviously. We have 2, a medic and the berserker. There are 2 different paths, level 1, level 2, and level 3, where you will progress along a path and level up to gain bonuses. So this is interesting. This gives a bit more, I don't know, character progression tree or something like that, which we didn't have before. So very much looking for the medic and the berserker. Very much looking forward to see more of that. Okay, we have some additional cards. Okay, let's see. It looks, from the looks of the unboxing, it seems that the great game is becoming even better with this expansion. So we have the items, we have the enemies, and the boss. So let's see the new items. Reinforced cloak, whispering blade, hunter spear, padded boots, fire sword. So more cards, more item cards. So it seems like still we're going to be using the cards. We have a new boss, which is from the Ember Cult, and that's this one. So obviously we're introducing new type of enemies, the Ember Cult. Okay, Ember Arc Prophet, that's a boss, new boss, good. Then we have crafted items. So you can craft items, wolfskin boots, unyielding blade, axe of might, cloak of embers, and portal medallion. So crafting items is a new thing. We didn't have the opportunity to craft items in the original game. Then we have additional enemies, okay? But look at the enemies come with a narration part, so not only draw wolves or... so you have 3 more cards, so you have the Emberlings that are added to the wolves, the forest giants, the cultists, and the crimson bandits, okay? And the next thing that we have is this narration. So we have level 1, level 2, level 3. Okay. Level 3, level 2, level 1. Wolves, crimson bandits, forest giants, cultists, and emberlings. And these have a track for the disc, as I can see. So you have a boss at the end for each of those. You have a narration part at the back. So very, very interesting. Really, really interesting what's going on here. Very excited about it. And then we have these small cards, which we didn't have before. These are minor quests. Okay. Herb stockpile, my blood and honor, defend their own, the mountain flower, bearer of the black flame, a message from the living, and a message from the living. So that's also new. And then last but not least, the new tokens. So we have the items that they are described here, the item tokens. These are here. Nice, okay. I've seen from the images shared by the publisher, these are small items. Okay, so you can gain more items via these. That's a good thing. The small items, and not only the cards. I've seen there is going to be also a deluxe pack that you replace the tokens with the cardboard tokens with wooden tokens. Okay, so that's interesting, because it's easier, instead of picking up a token from there, to pick up a wooden token or a wooden standee, a wooden meeple for the enemies. So these are the tokens of the Emberlings. And then we have some additional tokens like fire, combat, some more herb items, and village tokens. I suppose this is to increase the number of tokens that we're going to have now also for the two-player game, which is also a nice option. Some additional specific tokens, which I'm going to find out more as soon as I read the rules and play the game, which is going to be soon. Most probably ready by the time you see this video. Okay. Next, we have these tokens here. And again, there are 2 sets, one for each of the players. Okay, so we have from the original, which is our original character, but now we have a new base, because we're going to have also the second player, Plague Doctor, which is this one, to increase the player count to 2. We have one more boss token. This is for the Emberling boss. And you also have this small tokens. Right, okay, so lots of cool different things have been added in the mix. I'm going to follow with a different video where I'm going to go through the breakdown of the different rules and additions of the expansion and what they do specifically, to help you understand what they offer. So hope you enjoyed this prototype unboxing video. Stay tuned for the next video from our channel, and many thanks for watching. Do visit the link in the description of the video to register for notification for the campaign coming out soon.